Howdy, gang. We are live again. Anchorage, Alaska, August 26th, 2022. And we're gonna try a game that I know absolutely nothing about. Just jump right in and just start playing it. Wait, I think no, we didn't really. Nothing to continue, so we're just gonna. Active company. Start a new game here. We gotta play the introduction first, so. The Angel Shores. You can live the American dream, build your empire from one bus up to everybody's first choice of transport, be it the entrepreneurs of Pecunia, the industrialists of Forest Harbor and Timber Ridge, or families on the way to Arnold Park. Everybody must get somewhere. Yeah, this looks like, this sounds like a fictional part of America. A fat guy. There you go. Oh yeah, that's a woman? A dude with man boobs. Oh, how cute. She's wearing the COVID face mask. Here, that's me right there. It's like James Hetfield. Oh, here we go. This is me right here. The hat and the glasses. Your life. Go. Skin tone's good. Hair sounds right. No facial hair. Hair color. I'm getting gray, folks, because I'm getting old. Not that gray, though. There you go. I really look like an old man. Sweatpants. Boomer. There we go. I ain't gonna mess around with struggling. Simplified driving. Call it my local town's city bus company up here. Called the People Mover. People Mover. Okay. I'm not really. No tutorial. Play the end game. Tutorial. might prove to benefit. I really haven't played this game at all. I remember, I think after I downloaded it, after I bought it, I downloaded it. I think it was back in June. I turned it on just to make sure it worked, just to make sure it downloaded right, and then I haven't played it since. And I think I tried to let my oldest boy...
Welcome back, everybody. What a fantastic morning. Now, don't touch that radio. I have some great news to announce. Today, a new company will take over.
He was having
public
trouble
transport.
figuring out.
Soon we will see buses roaming our city day and night. This will make it easier to take in all the beauty Angel Shores has to offer. Are you looking for the best food in town? Check out the fantastic restaurants in Oakwood. In the evening, you can head over to West Oakwood and enjoy some sprawling nightlife. That's what I call an Oakwood double combi night. Food and party. Want to spend a nice day out in nature? Just head over to Gold Island for a hike, or have a relaxed day at Silver Park. It's the perfect spot to grab a good book and enjoy the silence. For a family day trip, head over to Arnold Park. There are rumors about sea lions living in the waterfront. I've got to see that for myself. Also, if you're into seafood, you won't be disappointed. Talking about the sea, not a single cloud to be had in the coming weeks. So don't forget to check out the amazing beach of Seaview. Or if you'd rather spend the hot days on a shopping trip, head over to Pecunia and experience the impressive skyscrapers of the downtown area. These and many more wonderful places wait to be discovered. And thanks to the new transportation company, it'll be easier than ever to visit them. I'm definitely excited to take the bus home today, but enough talk for now. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Hi there! Over here! Hi, I'm Mira. It's so nice to meet you. I'm here to help you set up your transport business. I'm really
Look, I can see
excited to
her
get
brain.
started on this project. All right, first things first. As a bus company, we need a bus. And the great thing is, you get to choose it. Take a look at these 3 buses.
Do I make you uncomfortable? This is the Joe Biden.
It's a
Sniffing
tough
stance.
decision, isn't it? Just take your time.
I'm taking my time. Anybody watching? No? My name is Joe Biden. I'm here to sniff you. A Joe Biden creeper impersonations. Let's see here. I don't know all these numbers. Words and numbers. Hey, Mercedes-Benz. Here we go.
Oh, great choice. And now for the best part. Take your seat at the wheel. Oh, the feeling of a brand new bus. All settled and ready? Then start the engine. Doesn't that engine sound wonderful? I just love the sound. Don't forget to switch on the lights. Oh, and of course, release the parking brake.
Where are we going?
Maybe first take a minute to get accustomed to the bus. Just drive around the building until you feel at ease.
crappy sounding engine, which I think. Ooh, look, it's a crash course. Oh! What is this?
So you want this model, right? Great. Let's just complete the purchase. This bus marks the beginning of Angel Shore's new public transport system. Time for our maiden voyage. The GPS will show you the way to the first stop.
You don't run into me. You fuckface. You hit me. Oh. That's right at the first bus stop, the GPS is telling a different story. So far, these controls are very similar to one of my favorite computer games, American Truck Simulator. This is what San Francisco looks like.
Oh, the first stop is coming up already.
Oh!
You see the markings? They show you the perfect parking position. Oh, and remember to use the
What a miss.
indicator. Our first passengers. Now you can open the doors. Welcome everyone to our maiden voyage.
This is so great. I've never taken part in a maiden voyage.
See, our passengers are almost as excited as I am. Make sure all passengers have boarded the bus. Close the doors and we're good to go. Better indicate that you're leaving the stop now. You know how to handle stops. Now our schedule comes into play. A timer shows you the remaining time to the next stop. As a reliable transit company, we'd better be on time.
Next stop, West 3rd Street.
So far, so good. There's a second bus stop right there. I can't splash pedestrians.
Wow, there are a lot of passengers with us on our very first trip. There are actually more people than I invited. Seems like word got around. Isn't that great?
Like ping.
Oh, seems there's a passenger blocking the doors. Better ask him to step inside.
Where? Get in there, asshole. Find me, I'm looking for drunks. Are you sober, sir? What about you? Ah! Okay. Not profiling, you just look like the kind of person who doesn't have a ticket. How about you, sir? How about you, person? Alright. Let you. I'll allow it. Hold on a second, I get checked. Hey, give me a quick second. I need to check on my baby boy. 1 second here. Hold on. Alrighty, gang, I'm back. Had to get something for my baby boy. Sorry, folks, for the delay. It's one of the symptoms of being a parent. So here we go.
When I first came here, I didn't know about the right on red rule. Just so you know, you can turn right at junctions, even if the traffic light is red. Some states have allowed this for over 50 years now. Isn't that fascinating?
Lady's kind of annoying. Wouldn't you agree? Thing I've noticed about this game, though, they sure as hell can put American Truck Simulator on the Xbox.
Exit stop. West Oakwood High Street.
For the next stop, I asked a friend in a wheelchair to come along. That way, we can try out the ramp. Just extend the ramp so Ash can board.
Hi,
Hurry
Mira.
up and get on board.
Nice bus you got here.
Hi, Ash. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
Having a public transport system in our city will make getting around a whole lot easier for me.
That's great to hear. Enjoy the ride. I actually moved here for this project. Audrey and I are really liking it here, especially the beach promenade.
Okay. It feels like driving in GTA 4 or something. Kind of has that floaty feeling to it. Funny because I bought this game for my oldest boy because he loves buses. And I was kind of hoping he'd like this game, and I mean he does, but it's like the controls are kind of on the complicated side. Bit of a loss about the traffic signals in this game, though. I guess you go when the coast is clear or something? I don't know.
There's one last thing we need to check. As a bus driver, you'll also be selling the tickets. Let's give it a try at the next stop.
Alright. Don't run over anybody, asshole. Talking to myself, of course. I like the pedestrian thing, that's pretty cool. Hello! Shit. Yeah, these controls are not the best. I am curious if my steering wheel would work with this game. I'll look into that. Get out of my way. Bad guy coming through. Better get out of his way.
I'd like to buy a ticket, please.
Hey, Jackie, how are you?
Hi, Mira. I'm great. Thanks for inviting me today. Maiden voyage sure is an exciting thing to be part of.
And you're helping us take our first steps. Thank you.
I gotta count the change too. Are you serious? Alright, that's kind of shitty, dude.
So, everything's going to plan. The next stop is already the last one.
Rears. That.
All right, that's the last stop for today. Thank you all for riding with us. Hope to see you again soon. Ash will need the ramp again to get off the bus.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Ash. Nice seeing you.
Bye, Ash. Nice seeing you, dude. This reminds me, I was watching this, it's on YouTube. I found these old,
That was an amazing maiden voyage.
these educational movies from the 1970s. It was this one. It's called. Some of you older people like myself might have remembered these from like elementary school. It's the old movie that they showed in school called the Death Zones, and it showed these the school buses and these kids that would get run over by the bus on accident because the bus driver couldn't see them, and it was like a dramatic, what do you call it, like representation of what happens when kids are in the blind spots of where the bus driver can't see him or her, and the bus driver starts to go and like runs over the poor kids or something. It was a pretty graphic movie to be showing, school kids in the 70s, but I urge you to track this down on YouTube. Yeah, it was called was it? It was called like Death Zones, like Death Zones. Really old movie. Came out in 1974 or 1975. And all the kids got those shitty like 70s hairdos. They all look like a bunch of like mop heads, and they're wearing those kind of crappy looking clothes that they wore back in the days. And I mean, the kind of clothes that your grandparents, they might still wear them, I don't know, but yeah, it's worth checking out, just to see how they made movies back then. And if you like to watch little kids getting run over by school buses, and yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. I'm being inappropriate here. It's a bad joke, but it's too late to take it back now. So, but anyway, I just wanted to share that with you.
Now, with all the passengers off, the official part of the maiden voyage is done. You really did great. Just deliver the bus to the depot. That's where it's stored. You can also get yourself a coffee there, too.
Okay. Come on, you old geezer. Look, he's getting hit by a car. No? Hey, I'm an old geezer myself, so it's not ageism when you call another old geezer an old geezer. Okay. I don't consider it derogatory to call another boomer a boomer, or a fellow boomer a boomer. I'm kidding, I'm not that old. Well, okay, depending on Einstein's theory of relativity. Say, if you're in high school and you're watching this right now, okay, to you I might be old, but if you're like in your mid to late 30s, I'm only about 10 to 12 years ahead of you, so not that bad. Of course, I'm at that age now where I have enough gray hairs so I could certainly like pass for old. About a week or two ago, I was on a job and I fell down. I fell down like half a flight of stairs on accident because I missed the first step and I just kind of, thump, 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 all the way down, about halfway down the stairs, and I wasn't hurt that bad, but the people my customers, they were like panicking. They thought I had really hurt myself, and I think they were trying to be nice, personally, but
Drive
I
slowly
told my dad
to one
about
of the
it,
doors.
and he had a better what do you call it? A theory. He figured that they were more worried about a lawsuit than about my health, I think. But he made a good point. Because my manager, my supervisor, heard about it and called me up a few days later and asked me, "Hey, what's this guy doing?" He asked me, "Hey, did you fall down? I heard you fell." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I guess so, if you want to call it that." He's like, "Hey, you gotta let me know about these things. If something like this happens, you gotta tell me right away." I'm like, "Well, it didn't hurt that bad, dude." A tough guy, I can take a beating. All right, where am I supposed to go here? Drive into the depot. Where's the freaking depot? Oh, is that it right straight ahead of me? Oh, there it is. Okay. Pretty cool.
Now park the bus, and we're done. Great. My team and I will help you establish an awesome transport network to connect the whole city of Angel Shores.
Ooh, nice bus. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Steve, head of your bus depots. Once they're parked, me and my team take good care of your buses.
You can leave the parking to Steve. That was a good first day. See you tomorrow.
Creepy.
Good morning. Ready for our next adventure? I've already prepared our first official route. The residents of Angel Shores are eager to see our new bus. There it is. You can take over anytime you want.
Joe Biden says.
Just board the bus, speak to the driver, and take over the steering wheel.
Kinda looks like Joe Biden, isn't it? Hey, baby. How's it going? My name's Joe. Joe Biden. Okay, here we go.
Hi, boss. It's always nice to see a friendly face. Well, on a screen.
Is that my bus? Where are you going? I think I screwed up. You know when you're at school and you miss the bus? Kind of what it's like.
Do you want to drive? Or maybe just check the
Taking
passengers'
over
tickets?
buses is surely one of the perks of owning a transit company. This route connects the two districts, Highlander Park and St. Anthony. Let's drive the route. And don't forget what you learned yesterday. Try to be punctual, and like my grandma always said, safety first. Mind the pedestrians, and keep a close eye on the traffic.
Okay, everything's on.
Did you just see that guy walking his hamster in a bowl?
Next stop, Clinton Avenue.
These graphics look nice enough from a minimalist perspective. Shit! Almost ran into the car.
Clinton Avenue.
You can see the harbor from the planetarium. You should go visit it sometime. Hey, I would like a ticket.
On trip, okay.
Just one ticket, please.
Good ticket. Ticket, okay. Just one. This is pretty tedious. Change owed $6. There you go, now get out of here.
On my way. I've got them. What?
You know. See you in a bit. Love you.
Yesterday evening, I finished the book I was reading. I want more of it. How can it be over already?
Right.
What? Oh, here you go.
I love the Italian restaurant.
So tickets, please.
There it is.
Tickets, please. That is a movie quote.
Where is it?
I will say it again.
Here you go.
I'll say it again. Tickets, please.
Of course. Here's my ticket. I had to wrangle a fox to get it back. So please excuse the scratch marks.
My God, shut your mouth, woman.
Here.
Walnut Street is always so dirty. Bird droppings everywhere. But it's the best place in town for
Ticket.
fun.
Ticket? Oh, of course. The thing you need to ride a bus.
Here's
That's
the ticket.
what it is.
And here's a picture of my cat. She's
God.
called Pearly.
Alright, they all got their tickets.
Next stop, Sierra Street.
Oops.
Last night, my older granddaughter read my younger one a bedtime story. She can't read, so she
What's
just
that?
invented some story from the pictures. It was so sweet.
I run over somebody? I'm tempted to just start running over people. So tempted, but I wanna. I'm trying to learn this game.
Sierra Street.
The last transport company was shut down by the city's local government because it didn't adapt to the changing needs of the public. But I'm very confident that we'll build a better transport network for the city and regain their trust. That's why all the old bus stops are still found around the city. It's true that some need a fresh coat of paint, but they'll do just fine for now.
Windsor.
The weather
I'd like
is
to buy some
just
tickets,
lovely.
My favorite. I haven't seen Spring of Affection. I hope it holds up.
Thanks.
Was that a ghost?
Next stop, Jenny Drive.
Streets are kind of weird.
Excuse me, could you open the door again?
Jenny Drive.
You never get to know them.
Hi. It's such a
One
sunny
ticket,
day,
please.
and I have to work.
What a beautiful day.
Hey!
You're gonna have to cashier in this game. Yep. Oh.
Exit stop. Seadrift Square. Seadrift Square.
Okay, run over somebody.
One ticket, please.
I hope there's no ticket inspection today.
I need a ticket.
Ticket, day ticket. Here you go, lady.
I scraped through my last semester at uni. I just can't remember the name of that new Italian restaurant.
There's going to be a meeting about the future of our company tomorrow. I hope it's good
Yes, I
news.
can show you my ticket. But don't touch it. This is going
Here.
straight into my collection.
Of course. Here you go.
Of course. Here's my ticket.
Here's my
I had to
ticket.
wrangle a fox to
And
get it back.
here's
Here
So
you go.
please
where I grew
excuse the
up.
scratch marks.
Oh, sorry, I must have lost it somehow. Why are you asking me again?
What? Ticket? Oh, look out! There's a bear behind you!
Give me just a
Guess
minute,
that didn't
dear.
work, huh?
Ah, here it is.
You have the option to kick him off the bus. They don't have a
Sure
ticket.
thing.
Oh yeah, that movie quote. Say it one more time. Tickets, please. Yeah, enough time to Google that one. You guessed.
I won?
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You would be correct. That was a scene where Indiana Jones and his dad, John Connery, were trying to escape Nazi Germany. And the SS officer was on the blimp. Oh yeah, they were trying to escape on a blimp, a giant a Zeppelin, you know, like the Hindenburg type of thing, or the Goodyear blimp, you know, like that. and the SS officer in charge of searching for Indiana Jones and his dad, they were he was on the blimp, you know, looking for
I completely forgot about the exam tomorrow.
looking for them, and Indiana Jones was he was disguised as the ticket agent, or like whatever you called them back then. And Indiana Jones, he's going around saying, "Tickets, please. Tickets, please." And then he got to the
I don't have enough money on me to buy a ticket. Hope I don't get checked.
he got to the
Oh,
to the
look at
SS
that.
officer guy.
It's our first payday already.
And
The city will keep rewarding us regularly, so long as we continue driving the routes and providing our passengers a great service. I've got an idea of how to spend our first paycheck. Park the bus and follow me. I have a little surprise for you.
anyway, he got to the SS officer and he says to him, "Tickets, please." SS officer turns around. He recognizes Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones punches him in the face, and he throws him out the window onto a pile of like luggage. And all of the passengers looked at him, looked around, saw what he did to the SS officer. And Indiana Jones turns, looks at everybody. He said, "No ticket," and everybody just rushes. They break out all their tickets, and because the guy just punched out an SS officer, a Nazi officer. It was so funny. Probably the funniest part of that whole movie, or one of them anyway. Anyway, park here. This. I'm parking here. Guess we'll find out.
This is one of the local bus dealerships. You can come here anytime to buy more buses. They always have the latest models. Use this interface to see what they have to offer.
Hey, where you going? Oh, there we go. Gotta go in here. How much do I have? Ooh, 191,000. I don't have that kind of money. Can I buy this one? That'd be... I like this one. I already have. Can I go in here? Ooh, yeah. This looks pretty snazzy. That's a big bus. When I lived in Illinois, they had buses like this. Yeah, they had buses exactly like this. Pretty close anyway. The last row, yeah, it was kind of up a bit. And then, had to walk down the steps to get to the bottom, and yeah, it's pretty similar to this one.
How do you like this bus? If you change your mind, you can choose another one at the terminal. If you're ready to go, drive to the exit to buy this model.
Quiet as one of those electric buses, electric vehicles. Yeah, I don't know about you folks, but I ain't buying into this whole electric vehicle hype. They're not as environmentally friendly as they're trying to sell or to hype them out to be, to get you to buy one. For example, they use anyway, quick rundown on that. They use these big ass giant freaking like batteries that are very expensive to swap out once they get too old or worn out. And the way they mine for cobalt to help to build these freaking like batteries, they mine for cobalt somewhere in Africa. I think it's I want to say Congo, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, they hire these local. This is like less than a third world country. This is like it's like one of the poorest places on earth, but they got these cobalt mines there, and they make these people work for basically like nothing. They make little kids do the work for them, everything, and got these like, child labor, essentially paying them slave wages. And same, it's kind of like with with those like lithium mines and the little kids they use to put together your iPhone. It's just it's a matter of how moral that you are. If you're okay with little kids, being worked long hours and paid basically nothing to put together your iPhone or your electric vehicle, I mean, have at it. I ain't preaching because I own an iPhone and I don't really, I don't know, sucks to be them, I guess, but hey, I have an iPhone, works pretty good. But the way they're hyping these electric vehicles, there's clean energy and all that crap, and they emit as much, probably more CO2 than your average like gas guzzling car. So I mean, just don't believe the hype, I guess I'm trying to say. If you want to get an electric vehicle because it's cool, or you just don't want to deal with the gas anymore, or want to look cool in front of all your friends because, hey, you got an electric vehicle now, hey, more power to you, man. I'm just saying, be aware of what they're hyping at you, try to get you to buy one of those things. I'm perfectly happy with my gas guzzler. I ain't too concerned about the environment, I mean, whatever. The rich don't seem to care. They preach to you about saving the environment while they fly around these freaking private airplanes, using up all these like thousands, tens of thousands of gallons of freaking jet fuel and all that. But anyway, that's my rant for the day, I think. I like this bus. I'm keeping it. Yeah.
Good choice. What a great bus this is. Let's drive to the paint shop next. Our colleague Ted is waiting for us there.
Let's do it, because this got a really shitty looking paint job. Get out of my way, you old people. Watch me, gonna stick it in. I'm sorry, did I offend you? My motto. If I offended you, good. I hope you got offended. I'm happy you got offended. Remember, comedy doesn't always have to be funny. As long as you make yourself laugh, hey. That's all that matters, right? Get out of my way! Start honking at people. Once I save my game, I'll be running them over soon enough, like I could do in GTA 5. I like to test the physics engines of games like this. You know, great test of the physics engine in these type of open world, you know, driving games is to run people over. I was curious if the cops come after you on this game for doing that. In all seriousness, no, I'm trying to get used to the controls on this thing. Before I start having some real fun, of course. Like, way back in the day, I remember about 9 years ago when I first bought the game, GTA 5. It did take me a minute to get used to the controls in the game. Once I had them all like figured out and mastered and whatnot, yeah, that's when I started really having a lot of fun with the game. And really, this big crowd of people I could run over. We're not going to do that though. We are going to get a paint job.
I want you to meet somebody. This is Ted Kane. He's the spokesperson for economic development here in Angel Shores.
I'm very glad to meet you. It's good to see the city has a public transport system again. Seems like a proper transit company to me. Let's get it looking like one, too.
Right. It's time to put some branding on our buses. Don't worry, the paint shop has got you covered.
Look at this. Paint shop so you can adjust the looks of your buses. Let's get started by heading into the My Look section. I like blue. Put black on here. Oh, look at that. Logos and such. Hey, that's pretty cool looking. Little dragon thing. We ride with pride. Nothing wrong with that, but where's my MAGA paint job? MAGA. Canadian to me. Where's MAGA? Nothing MAGA looking. We're in MAGA country. Better call Pinsky. Oh, I'm currently I was I'm like binge watching a TV show, Better Call Saul on Netflix. Yeah, I have Netflix. I subscribe to it because my youngest boy, he likes the Cocomelon TV series and obsessed with that show. Gotta keep the little man happy, so. And the best place to watch it is on Netflix. So I wouldn't mind owning all of them or like paying, getting a Blu-ray, but I don't know if they have any Blu-rays out for Cocomelon. Should I get the gay one? We ride with pride. Like, oh boy, they ain't playing around. Look at this. Even my gay friends would be like, man, this is a gay looking bus. Serious, one of my gay friends is like that. He was like, we were talking about something, my old coworker, and he's like, it made me laugh so hard the way he said it. We were talking about something. He's like, man, that is so gay. That is so effing gay. And I just started busting up because I'm like, wait a minute. I thought that's supposed to be offensive to your kind, you know, you people. Now, speaking of you people, I was reading up on that old movie that came out a while back, Tropic Thunder, with Robert Downey Jr. playing he was a dude playing a dude pretending to be another dude, or something like that, and he, well, you know, he's dressed up as a black guy in that movie, and apparently it's more controversial now than it was when it first came out in 2007. Back then, people were laughing about it because Robert Downey Jr. is a black guy. It was so hilarious. And I guess over the years, it became offensive as the Black Lives Matter movement became a thing. And now people are virtue signaling, saying it's so offensive and blah, 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 you know. And it's just silly. That's why my motto, personal motto nowadays is, did I offend you? Good. I'm glad I offended you. I'm happy I offended you. I want you to be offended. I want you to not like me because I offended you. Not to be an asshole, but, you know, you gotta grow up, you know. If you're offended, really nobody cares, okay? The only people that really care are the ones that you've guilt-tripped into believing that you're actually entitled to your own feelings, which you're not. Or, you know, you can feel pissed off if you want, but that has nothing to do with me, right? And that's the way that the real world works. Sorry. I kind of picked a shitty looking... Apply these changes. Oh, license plate, there we go. Interesting. Where's Alaska? Hey, look, it's the bad guys. It's Russia. Yeah, I hope that Russia-Ukraine thing, gets over with soon so the world can kind of get back to normal. Kind of hoping that Ukraine gets absorbed into Russia again, because really, what has Ukraine ever done for us lately? Think about it. They've been independent for what, about 30 years now. What have they contributed to the world? I mean, really nothing when you think about it. And I'm actually going to go into more detail on that one. Probably my next podcast I'll do that. I do have some opinions about Ukraine and their what do you call it? Their like value to the rest of the world versus Russia and their actual contributions to the rest of the world. The amount of oil and was it gas that they contribute to the European Union, for example. The amount of wheat that they export into the rest of the world. What else? You get the idea. Like, Russia actually contributes to the rest of the world in terms of exports, things like that. Things we get from Russia. You know that Russia is the world's leading supplier of fertilizer. For like the farmers and the crops. I'll go into more detail in that my next podcast. I really do want to get that out there before I forget about it. So, something that I think folks should take into account when they're humping and hawing again about Russia being so evil. They're picking on a little country like Ukraine and yada yada yada, and just completely ignoring that Ukraine is not a democracy. They're an oligarchy. I've mentioned that a few times before, and you can feel free to look that up. Not so hard to do a random search on a Google search or whatnot, and you'll see that Ukraine is kind of on the corrupt side. I'm being nice here, so I'm putting the advertisements. There it is. I got some crap looking signs here. But yeah, anyway, that whole Ukraine thing that I mentioned, that's not me trying to be offensive. That's just me telling it like it is, you know, from my perspective at least.
That's what I call properly branded.
Wow, looks great. I've already planned our next step.
Sorry to interrupt, but Mira, I need you to discuss our expansion plan.
Get out. What's wrong with him? Get out of here.
Of course, Ted. In the meantime, how about you drive the route again with our new and freshly branded bus? I'll give you a call later.
Oh, it's a map? I didn't know this. What am I doing here? Oh, hit me, asshole.
Hey, it's Mira. I hope everything went well. I've already got our next steps ready and want you to meet someone. I'll invite her into the call.
This is Trish Harper. I'm the spokesperson for tourism and culture. I'm so glad to meet you. And I'm so excited about connecting all the city's places of interest to each other. Let's start with the West Oakwood. It is the heart of the city's nightlife. It would be great if people could take the bus home after a long night out.
Thank you.
I need a ticket.
Your hand in my face, woman. Or, get your hand out of my pocket. That is a movie quote.
Thanks.
Trish is absolutely right. Let's drive our new route at night and enjoy the pulsing heart of the Angel Shore nightlife.
Back. Let's see, 21 is what? Oh.
I recently talked to my boss about some issues I had, and she really listened to me.
That's cool. I like the time warping thing.
Let's find out if the people of West Oakwood like their new bus line.
I'm forgetting where I was at with the movie quote thing. Dag nabbit, I forgot the movie quote. What was it? That lighting effect's pretty cool though. Go.
A ticket, please.
Just one more workday and I'm off. Thanks.
Get your hand on my... Oh, that was it. Say it again. You had time to Google it. Here it is. Get your hand out of my pocket. I'm not gonna pull over right away and just tell them to keep the music down. Stupid.
This parking position is just perfect.
Anyhow, with the movie, yeah, the movie quote.
Has anyone seen my cat?
Say it one more time. Get your hand out of my pocket. Alright, if you had guessed, Malcolm X, 1992,
And I can't wait to apply there. I met someone named Sam.
you would be correct.
It looked a bit blue.
That was the part of the movie where Brother Malcolm was becoming increasingly worried that people were out to get him. And it was getting towards the end of the movie where he would be doing these one of his public sermons or whatever, and well, I'm gonna do something here. Hell. What? Oh, the fire hydrant, damn it. Anyway, Malcolm X was becoming very paranoid about people were out to get him. People were out to get him, and he started seeing people at his sermons. Or fell asleep. And there was one guy who kept showing up at Malcolm X's sermons. The guy kept saying to no one in particular, "Get your hand out of my pocket."
May I have a ticket, please? Thank you.
But, yeah. That was, a quote from the movie Malcolm X 1992, directed by Spike Lee, starred, my man, Denzel Washington. Very good movie, one of my favorites. I'm not a big fan of Spike Lee's movies. But that particular one was pretty good. I gotta wake this person up. Get out of my bus. I want to see a drunk passenger. That'd be so funny. You always get him, you know. There's always one drunk passenger. Alright, let's get out of here. I gotta admit, though, at first I was not impressed with this game at all until I actually started playing it. This is the most I played it. I bought it a couple months ago, like towards the beginning of June when I got this, I think. And I like this. It's casual. It's not, you know. I guess when you play it on casual settings. Oh yeah, it's time to party. It's time to party. Zoom feature is really cool. I like how it zooms inside and out of the bus pretty flawlessly. I'm looking at the merits of this game, the good things about it. There's quite a lot to like about this game. It might not look like much when you start playing it and you start really getting into the features that this has. Drive back to Jetty Drive. Fuckface. Get out of my way! I'll say it again too, this game plays remarkably similar to American Truck Simulator. It's one of my favorite PC games. And, which is promising. I would love to see that game come to Xbox Series X. I'm pretty sure they could pull it off. Even if it's kept like a primitive version of the game that kind of plays like this one, I think they can do it. Hey, get out of my way.
exhausted.
Don't expect them to check the cities every time.
Inside.
What? How can you even see me? I thought that a wizard made me invisible.
Of course. Here's my ticket. I had to wrangle a fox to get it back. So, please excuse the scratch marks.
Hold on. Here. Here you go.
Next stop, Nimitz and Seadrift.
I wish I was Professor Holmes working at Angel Shores University now. Those students are so lucky.
Nimitz and Seadrift.
I overslept again yesterday. No, she was not at all pleased. Okay, bye.
Next stop, South Regatta. South Regatta.
I'd like to buy a ticket, please.
You're thinking, or how should I say it? I think this looks about as, or this is about as tedious as it looks. You would be correct. All right.
I like all directions. I mean, you can't not like
Next stop, Thatcher Middle School.
Fuck this, what is that? I'll like run somebody over. See if I can do it.
Luckily, Sunday's coming.
One of my next future live streams is going to be on my PC, the Euro Truck Simulator 2. Which is basically the parent game of American Truck Simulator. American Truck Simulator is like a spin-off. Good. I don't know if I want to be a bus driver in real life. It looks pretty fuckery, asshole.
Recently had bugs. I really want to see them. I bet they're super cute.
Put that shit down, woman. Kick you out right now.
Just one ticket, please.
Who the hell is gonna be old out at, what, 11 o'clock at night? What the hell? Jetty Drive.
My family and I are going on vacation to Sonstein. I hear there are some incredible views there, and I just can't wait.
I heard Neo Ecotech has a secret underground cloning facility. I really need some tea and a chat.
My grandchildren are so adorable. They always bring me flowers when they visit.
I just noticed that my weekly ticket ran out 2 days ago.
Bus depot. Go home, man. Driving all night was crap. That's it.
We took good care of this bus for you.
Alright. This looks like a good stopping point. A little after 3 o'clock in the morning up here. And I have to get the kids up, get them ready for school. About 5 hours. Gotta be at work in about 7 hours, so I'm beat. I must say, this was a surprisingly fun game. I mean, on the surface, certainly didn't appear that way. But after playing it, yeah, I had a blast. I mean, in a casual sense. I mean, if you're watching this whole time, obviously this is not a very action-packed game, but certainly very fun, though. I mean, I got immersed, but I kind of like these simulator type games, whether they be hunting simulator or trucking simulators. I do have that one game I have not really played at all. It's called Cooking Simulator. I had that on my computer. Once I get my computer's audio issues straightened out, I do want to try that out eventually. Just prove to the world how much of a rotten cook that I am, but yeah, this was surprisingly enjoyable. The last couple hours or so kind of flew by. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm getting kind of sleepy. But if you're watching this whole time, or if you decide to watch it later on, I mean, thank you for watching. As always, I enjoy your audience, and I'm going to definitely do another live stream again here shortly, maybe next day or two. But until then, yeah, I'll see you on the flip side, for sure. Till then, I am out of here. Peace.